directly search on Google and then try to open account on Snowflakes, okay, then what will happen is you will get 30 days of free trial. Okay, but I will share this link with you, which will give you 120 days free trial. Okay, so like this is not like uh, something which we have. It's like for students they give 120-day free trial. Okay, and you get $400 of free usage. Okay, so you can spend up to $400. Okay, so which is more than enough. Okay, and for student account you can't spend more than $400, so you don't have to worry like if I overspend or something, so you don't have to worry about it. What will happen is it after you spend $400, no, it will stop your services, like it will not allow you to execute only because this is a student account. Okay, now when you open a student account and in your actual uh, corporate or company you will work, there will be no at such difference. Okay, there will be no like very minimal difference. Okay, so 99% of the things will be same only, so you don't have to worry that thing, you don't have to worry as well. Okay, so whatever you are going to try or practice in this particular environment, same thing you will be seeing in your production environment as well. Okay, so that is the thing. Then what all things you need to create the Snowflake account. Okay, so you don't need anything, you just need your email ID. Okay, email ID you just need. So for example, let me just copy one of the email ID. Like right now the problem is, no, like I have already opened account for most of my email IDs. I will have to check which email don't have. I think they should not have. Or even if we give the same email, that works actually. um, Let me just check. Okay, so this I already have. That's fine. Okay, this is my username now. Fine, let me just try to give this only. mm, Info and this is also there, no? Okay, I will give this email ID now. Cloud. Company name, just give it as student. So whatever information you give, it doesn't matter actually. It is just for their uh, storage purpose. Okay, like their information, it doesn't matter. So here I am just choosing role student. Okay, and then continue. Okay, so once you click on continue now, you will see these three editions of Snowflakes. Okay, let me just open and explain you over here. So in Snowflakes now, we have like three editions. One is standard. Okay, other is your the enterprise. Okay, and the business critical. So these are three editions of Snowflakes. Okay, which are available here. Okay, which you can choose from. And then there is one more, which is called as the PPC. Okay, virtual private cloud. Okay, there is one more, but which we can't access. Okay, which we can't access. So I will explain you all these three editions. So the major difference between, so let's first understand between these three. Okay, standard, enterprise, and business critical. So right now what we are doing, let's understand that first. Right now what we are doing, we are just simply creating a Snowflake account. Okay, I am just creating a Snowflake account. So for creating a Snowflake account, what all things I need, that's what we are checking right now. Okay, so I need email ID, name, all these things I filled, right? Right now they are asking me to choose the editions. So Snowflake has different editions. These are four editions, okay, which Snowflake has. So I have to choose one of this. Okay, but let's understand what are the difference between these editions before choosing this. Okay, so the major difference is from the features. Okay, so let me just show you that as well. So if you go on Snowflake's official website now, so there as well you will be able to see the chart. Okay, I think we have over here. Yeah, here you can see. So this is standard, enterprise, business critical, or virtual private service. Okay, so for us, okay, for us there is not much difference. Okay, if you choose standard, if you choose between enterprise and business critical. Okay, so standard has very limited features. If you see, it has very limited feature. It doesn't support time travel. Okay, so the time travel is only for 1 day in case of standard. Okay, so which is one of the limitation. And in enterprise and business critical you get time travel for 90 days. Okay, or in VPS as well you get time travel of 90 days. Now what is time travel? Let's not get into that right now. We will see that feature. Okay, once we start, we have that schedule, like probably next week or something we will see, or this week, what is time travel and all. But for you guys to understand, if anyone asks you right now what is the difference between standard, enterprise, business critical, so what you can say is standard has very limited services. For example, okay, for example, time travel is one of the feature. Okay, okay, so for 1 day only time travel is basically permitted in standard. Okay, in enterprise and business critical time travel is for 90 days. Here it is 90 days. Okay, so what is time travel is basically to go back into the time and extract the data. Okay, so which we will see, very interesting and very unique feature of Snowflake. Okay, so which we are going to see in this course, but probably this week or next week. Okay, so if anyone asks you, so standard has very limited feature. Okay, if they ask you what are the limited features, so like time travel is something which is for allowed for only 1 day in the standard feature. Now, if you ask me if any organization uses standard, so no, like none of the organization actually uses the standard edition. Okay, why? Because it has very limited features. Okay, just like time travel. So you can see over here. Okay, so we can see over here there are lot of differences actually. Okay, so compute resource wise multi-cluster warehouses not allowed. Okay, then so this type of things are there. The query acceleration, so all these things we will see. Search optimization and query acceleration services not allowed in the standard edition. Okay, so like this fail or back is not available. Okay, so for you guys, okay, don't you don't have to remember what all services not available in standard. But in case, okay, if in case if anyone asks you, you can say in standard there are very limited services. There are few services which are not available in standard, like time travel is for 1 day. Okay, query acceleration, okay, it's not available. Okay, then multi-clustering is not available. So these are like few of the services or few of the concepts of Snowflake which we will see. Okay, so standard is clear, right? So standard, uh, very there are few services which are not available in standard, which we are going to see over the period. We are going to see all of these things, so you will get fair understanding of it. Okay, so don't worry about it right now. Okay, now let's concentrate on enterprise and business critical. Now what are the difference between these two? Okay, so enterprise and business critical, there is not much difference. Okay, the main difference between enterprise and business critical is from the security perspective. Okay, so business critical has more secured features. Okay, enterprise have less secured features. Right now if you go in the market and if you see which which edition people are using, okay, corporates are using. So either if it's a small organization, they might be using the enterprise, and if there is banking or any such kind of domain, okay, they will be using the business critical. Now when we are saying enterprise and business critical, like the services are same, everything is same, okay, just this is like more secured. These are more security features are available in the business critical. Okay. Now, even if we go over here, we can see. Okay. See, there are like let's if like from start as well. If you see, most of the services are same. Okay, but see here, this particular service, the customer encryption key is available in enterprise as well. This one, see, dedicated metadata store and pool of compute resources. So this is not in the enterprise edition. Okay, so most of the times, okay, your enterprise and business critical, most of the services are same. There are very few services which are only available in business critical and not in the enterprise. Okay, and security features, it's so business critical is more secure than the enterprise. Okay, so security features are available there. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, this is for just for your information. If anyone asks you from today, okay, you should be able to tell these 2 3 lines to them. Okay, in interviews or in your organization, if someone asks you, you can tell them this thing. Okay, so this is the difference between enterprise and business critical. And then what is the VPS? This is VPS actually. So this is virtual private. So very few people use this. Okay, VPS. But what is this? Like Snowflake actually, what it will do is, uh, so right now everything is on cloud, right? So this all editions are on cloud. VPS is something which will be virtual private cloud, but it will be specific to your organization only. Like for example, what I'm trying to say over here is, so if I choose enterprise, okay, enterprise or business critical or standard, what will happen is I will use the AWS or Azure or GCP cloud. Okay, that I will that's our next point where we are going to discuss that. Okay, but if I choose the VPS, I will use that, but that server, okay, itself, not the server, like the whole environment. Okay, that will be specific. Like if you go for AWS now, there will be lots of companies who are using AWS, right? So thousands or lakhs of companies will be using AWS. But in case of this, no, this will be specific for your organization. Okay, so but more, no one uses this right now because at least I don't know who uses this in India at least. Okay, most of the companies will use this business critical. Okay, so let's just go and start this. Okay, so I'm choosing business critical over here. Okay, so now yesterday I talked, right? I told you guys that mm, Snowflake is supported on all of the three major cloud providers: Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud Platform. So you have to choose one. Okay, you have to choose one cloud provider from this. Okay, so now I'm choosing AWS. Okay, so you can choose anything, that's not a problem. Now people get confused, like when you are like starting right now. Okay, so what will be the difference if I choose Azure, if I choose AWS, or if I choose Google Cloud Platform? Okay, what will be the difference in the Snowflake, or when you are using Snowflake, what will be the difference? So for you specifically, okay, for you specifically, there will be no as such difference. Okay, there will be just one difference between what cloud you are using, will be the cost. Okay, will be the cost. And the second thing is on which cloud platform your organization is aligned to. So few organization will be aligned towards AWS, few will be aligned towards Azure. So on basis of that they will choose. Okay, so for example, uh, what Snowflake does, so we will understand the Snowflake architecture in some time. So that time I will explain you this. Okay, so for now, just keep in mind, we have to like choose one cloud platform. Okay, and for us, for usage, there will be no as such difference. But in the backend, what where Snowflake stores data, where Snowflake runs its servers, so that will be differentiated. So basically, AWS will. So if you are choosing AWS, in the backend, AWS server will get triggered. Okay, in the backend, the data will be stored on the AWS. If I choose Azure, in the backend, if I fire any query in the backend, Azure server will get triggered. The Azure, like the if I'm storing data, it will be stored in the Azure, uh, uh, basically Microsoft Azure. It will get stored. Okay, so for you, when you are using Snowflake here, so this is Snowflake, right? So it will be no difference for you, but in backend there will be the difference. Okay, and since there will be the difference in the backend, cost will vary. Okay, so there will be difference between the cost in AWS and cost in Azure. Okay, Snowflake in AWS and Snowflake in Azure. Okay, so there will be the difference. Okay, now you have to choose the region as well. Okay, so what is the region? Okay, so you have to choose the nearest region from where like what your organization or your client will do, whichever region is nearest to your location, not your location, the your client's location. They will choose that. Okay, so why? Because when you choose the location, that means that you are telling, so what I'm telling Snowflakes right now, open an account for business critical on AWS, where AWS server is in Asia Pacific, Mumbai. Okay, so where the Mumbai's AWS server will be there, so there I am opening an account right now. Okay, so it generally people prefer the nearest location or the nearest region from your company's headquarter, or wherever your company is situated, so that the data traveling time will be less. Okay, so the data traveling time will be less. So for example, I'm sitting in Pune right now, and if I choose Mumbai, so it's the distance is lower, right? But if I choose San Francisco, okay, or if I choose any Europe, Paris, for example, or London, okay, so what will happen is data will get stored in the London. Okay, and I'm sitting in a Pune, so the distance is large, so there will be slight difference in the cost. Okay, slight difference in the cost. Okay, not major difference, but there will be slight difference, so that's why we choose the nearest one. Okay, so I'm just clicking on get started. Ah, this is fine. You just have to do this. Okay, so you can click on anything, it's fine, you can skip as well. So this is just for their information. Okay, so after you do this, email will be sent to this particular email ID. Okay, so let me just try to open that. Mm, okay, I haven't received it now. Mm, mm, mm. It might take some time. Okay, that's fine. Probably let's wait for some time. But once you click on that now, you will get mail like this. This is my older mail. Okay, for this, this is for September. Okay, so this is for September batch I had done. So so once you click on that, you will get mail like this: welcome to Snowflake. Okay, and you will have your username, okay, and dedicated login URL. Okay, so this login URL you will get. So you have to save this URL. Okay, going forward, when you have to practice, you have to click on this, like you have to log in on this link. Okay, so you have to, so first time when you will go, you will have to give your username, first time password, and all these things. Okay, so just give all these things and then click on sign in. Okay, let me just check if I got it over here or not. Okay, not yet. There might be some delay, but that's fine. Okay. So once you click on that link, you will see this screen. Okay. So this is called as Snow Site. Okay. So the Snowflake's UI is called as Snow Site. Okay. So right now I have all these projects. So you guys will not have any project as such. Okay. So you will see blanks over here, but rest of the things will be same. Okay. So here, once you log in here, you will be able to see how many credits are left. So 306 credits are left, and trial ends in 31 days. Okay, so I have 1 month for this account right now. Okay, so so um, after you come here on this screen, click on the create, and here you get lot of actually different options. So right now I will explain you all these things. Don't worry, I'm just clicking